City, Missouri, the site for today's matchup.
I don't know which team has the better tight end, but I do know that could very well be the difference in this game today.
Well, if you made me choose between the two, I'll tell you what. I'll just say you take one. I don't care who you take. I'll take the other one because they're both that good. They can do it all. As I say, you hear me say it every once in a while. They're all in one. That means they can do anything you want.
Aren't you making some sneaky adjustments back there, Ernst? Alex Smith ain't playing, right? Alex Smith not playing, right? I thought I heard him. That means you can't use him this game, Ernst. Where the woo at, man? Where the woo? Mm-hmm. All right, what you do? Making adjustments? I'm making me some too then, Ernst. You'll be the only one, Ernst. I'm making me some then, because you're a sneaky son of a gun. Yep. You're one of the sneakiest dudes in the business. I heard about you, dude. You know what trips me out? The man don't have no more they used to have. They used to have pre-game. You could tell one guy to guard one guy the whole game. Remember? Remember that, Ernst? They used to be able to have matchups. Unless that was just two. Maybe that was 2K that had it. Cause I haven't had it in a long time. With pre-game, you could tell DB to guard one guy the whole game. I'm ready.
The Steelers go with the dime formation here on defense. First down at the 27. And the reception by Charles. Charles takes the hit and is brought down. The Chiefs have it at the 34. And they'll run the football with Charles. He's tackled right at the 36.
The defense cannot give up these long runs. You have to hustle to the ball, get a lot of people around the ball carriers to make sure they don't take short gains and come into long ones. The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Smith running away from the pressure. Kansas City in the offseason went out and picked up wide receiver Jeremy Maclin from the Eagles, and he's quite a dynamic player, Phil.
Yeah, Jim, and they needed him in Kansas City. Wide receivers caught no touchdowns last year for this football team. They need somebody outside who can make some plays.
Third down.
3rd and 13.
DeAnthony Thomas able to take the pass.
Good call, Aaron.
Let's see what they do on 1st down following that huge play.
Handoff made. Davis marked down after a gain of 4.
When you talk about this defense, you know they've been game planning all week long to face Lawrence Timmons.
Yeah, Lawrence Timmons can play inside linebacker. He can play outside linebacker. He's tall, rangy, and he is an excellent blitzer.
Only 8 yards to go. Smith's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Jamal Charles has the catch.
That's a gain of 8.
Well, that last play almost got him in here. And when you look at this, what do? Well, you just want to punch it in. There's a lot of different scenarios. You could do a play-action fake, probably get somebody wide open, or have a running back just jump over the top for the touchdown.
Stepping up to the line at the 4-yard line.
The defense is ready to plug up the middle here on the goal line. They better hurry to get the snap.
Smith dumps it off to Charles.
If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, let them. If they do, of course, it'll be a touchdown.
Got a flag down here.
Dang! I would make the mistake.
Defense was trying to guess the snap count, and it cost them there.
Now, Aaron, you know, since you're in the red zone, you can go for it on 4th down no matter what it is. You know that, right? Yeah.
Third and goal. The running off the toss. What a first series touchdown.
Your first leader.
The lead is theirs now after that trip to the end zone. That gives them some momentum here at the start, Phil.
Yeah, listen, halfway through the first quarter, you score that touchdown. Now you're leading in the game. Boy, that's a great place to be. And also, I know it's early, but it puts the pressure on the opposition right away.
Just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line.
Defense crowding the line of scrimmage. Look out. This could be a blitz.
The Chiefs defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Roethlisberger going down the field, and it's incomplete. For the offense at running back, a gifted glider is Le'Veon Bell.
Yeah, he can glide, and he can also run over you. You know, he did it at Michigan State, and he has proven in the NFL he can be big, strong, and tough. Look at the signals. The D-line is all shifting down inside. They're expecting to run right up the middle.
Intercepted! That brings the play to an first quarter, and it's always a time when you're punching and counter-punching. And now they've got the pick and a chance to even score again.
Now, what would you know about punching and counter-punching, Jim? Were you a boxer at one time? It's amazing. You've done every sport. But you're right. They went out there. They did everything right. They've done everything right on both sides of the ball, and they're looking good.
And the reception by Charles. Second down and 11. Jamal Charles has the catch.
Well, it's a great feeling, isn't it, for an offense to throw a short pass to the running back and get a long gain. This guy is in there because he can run it, he can catch it, and he can make things happen.
If it was horseshoes, it'd be cool.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
It's complete to DeAnthony Thomas.
They're trying to jump on top of me, too. This could be an interesting game. I'm going to be down 14-0, and I got feelings with this score. But I like the challenge, Ern. I like the challenge, though.
It's now second down. The wide receiver shifting around in motion. Makes the grab. Touchdown.
14-0.
Everything is going right for this team at this point. We're still in the first quarter. What must the coach on the other side be thinking?
He's thinking, hey, can we get this game over with? And can I get out of here? He can't believe it. After a full week of hard work and preparation, and to come out and play like this is absolutely uncalled for.
And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. The Steelers offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
That's his first reception today. 2nd and 1 coming up. Flag is out. Players from both sides making an appeal, but the officials saw it on the defense. First down, offense readying for the snap. The corners retreating. Bell's going to secure the handoff. Parker's there to make the stop. One of the players who will be the last line of defense is Tyvon Branch.
Well, he came into the NFL as one of the fastest guys in the league, and he still can run with the best of them. That's why he's an excellent defensive back.
2nd down coming up. The Chiefs set at the line. Dime package. Going for the home run. But it's incomplete.
You got to try to avoid this as a quarterback. Don't throw off that back foot unless you have to. When you do, there's just no way you're going to be as good if you had good balance. That time the throw's off the mark.
Quarters formation here for the defense.
Oh, look at that. Linebackers moving around.
Looking to go down the field here. Pass is intercepted. Jim Nance, Bill Sims here at Arrowhead Stadium. Second
it's
quarter.
Okay, Ern. I have confidence I can come back, Ern. I got to do something, though, man. For one thing, I'm playing like I'm way behind
the starting spot here for the offense.
I'm not mad about that.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
To the end zone. The 30, the 20, the 10.
Turns up 21-0.
Another touchdown early in the second quarter. And Phil, we met with this team and the coaches. Did you have any idea they were going to come out with this kind of start?
No, I didn't, Jim. They're doing a terrific job on the offensive side and scoring those points. I love what they're doing on the defensive side. Hey, when it's not working, you know what you do? You change game plans. That's what I want to see from the defense.
In the first half.
The Steelers set to return the kick.
You know how to win this one. James.
Fields the football at the 8. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. The Steelers just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
Ben Roethlisberger dropping back in shotgun formation, stands in the pocket. Incomplete, almost going in the other direction.
When you see this cover 2 defense as a quarterback, you got to know where to throw the football. That time he did not make a good decision. You got to throw it sometimes deep down the middle. The safeties are not there. They're outside. He did not take advantage of that coverage that time.
Defense respecting the deep ball, playing way off the receivers. The Steelers snap it up at the 26. Scans the field. Breaks free, has some space to work with. The ball is fumbled.
Man, I can't believe it.
And he'll officially touch the player, the down player right there.
That's an easy correction to make. You hold the football like that, you got to learn to put 2 hands on it.
Every mistake possible.
Defenders around you.
The Chiefs taking the field on offense, coming off a touchdown on their last drive, Phil.
Yeah, they did it mostly through the air, Jim, and I love the way how they did that. It was aggressive throwing by the quarterback, and my gosh, is he on target today.
Taking it all the way home.
No, man, it's 28 to nothing, dude. It's still,
no signs of calling off the dogs anytime soon as the lead just continues to grow.
Yes, they're so full of confidence. They know anything they try is probably going to work. The coaches are putting plays out there that gives their team a chance to make these explosive plays, and they're taking advantage of it.
I tell you what I'm doing. First of all, everything has happened. You're doing your own. What I am doing is I'm taking some chances.
The Chiefs getting ready to kick it off.
But no, I ain't letting you do nothing. You doing all that on your own. I gotta just play the. No, you doing it on your own, cuz. I'm giving you a credit. Fuck that.
He's got a chance to return this one, and they're all over him at the 18-yard line. The Steelers offense back on the field, trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball,
I thought we
the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake. Let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
And that's
almost messed up again.
That's his first reception today.
Roethlisberger selling this play big time. The defense, they go for the run fake, and that's why he has time to throw the football and makes the completion. Good job.
The Steelers take it from the 28. The catch by Bell. Gaines is all over that offense and brings him down.
You know, some
arm strength is a nice thing to have when the window of opportunity is very small. Quarterbacks with strong arms can still fire it in there. Nice throw right on target by the QB.
He's at the mic. He's the mic. He's the mic.
The Steelers from the 27. The reception by Martavis Bryant. Bryant's taken down at the 33.
The key to being a really good route runner and running these drag routes across the field is show some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that.
It'll be third down. Roethlisberger takes the snap from the gun. Miller's got the catch and the first.
I don't know what the answer is when it comes to guarding these tight ends now. There's just not much you can do. I'll tell you the best way to stop the tight end, rush the quarterback.
Roethlisberger's now completed 4 in a row. The Chiefs will come out in the dime.
Oh, look at that. The defensive line shifted over to the left.
Launching it deep. One-handed catch.
Well, if I was the quarterback, I would throw it to this guy every single time. When you make a catch like that, as a quarterback, you must have great confidence in him.
Ernst, you a little slickster. I get a little rhythm. Ernst said it's time to pause it. Ernst a little slickster, boy. My name be same. Man. I cannot believe the way this one going right here, though, man. All right, you ready? Let's go.
From inside the red zone.
Yep. Some work, cuz. You ain't lying.
First down following the long play. The give. Peters is able to read that.
Right about that,
B.
The Chiefs defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Halftime, 2 minutes away. The line of scrimmage is the 16. Ben Roethlisberger will take the snap out of the gun. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Should have had it.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no
I thought he had it. Oh,
tremendous
man.
coverage by the secondary player.
Son of a
He's in
biscuit.
position and able to make the football be incomplete.
On the way, third down. Roethlisberger from the gun. Had it for just a second, but then it came out on contact.
Ryan's one of those guys. If he drops a pass or makes a mistake on the field, he doesn't make excuses. He knows no matter what the circumstances are, if you get your hands on the football as a receiver in the NFL, everybody expects you to make the catch.
Going for it on fourth down. Corners are backing off here.
Dang. I should have called a timeout, man.
The Chiefs offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. That was a solid touchdown drive.
Yeah, just look at them, Jim. The way they run onto the field, you can see they're exuding confidence. And when you got a confident football team, man, let them go and let them play and see if they can make it happen again. Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
First down at the 16. And the reception by Charles.
That pass play picked up only 4. 2nd down and 6 coming up. We'll go no huddle.
Smith takes it from the gun. An open lane. Thomas is in on the tackle.
You mess around, he gonna be in the rest of the game,
here.
man.
Jamal Charles.
Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. They're in the hurry-up mode. 1st and 10. Has the grab. That long gain sets them up here on this play.
Ball's loose. This one's going back the other way. We're heading into the half, and even with this lead, the offense cannot be happy about that turnover.
You're never happy about a turnover, but I'll say this. The offense coming on the field, if they can find a way to go down there and score before halftime, this game could change around quickly.
The Steelers come out with a split backfield. 1st down at the 38. Takes the hit, throws.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up 2nd down.
The Chiefs come out in a dime package. Roethlisberger standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. It's intercepted. Heading into the half, and the defense continues to dominate the opposition.
Oh, they are playing smothering
Well,
defense.
I'm not going to have.
That's
Well,
what
I'm
they're
just
doing. They're
at
just
the halftime.
every
I throw
play
that
that we
there.
see the offense run,
be
the
all right
defense
second
is
half.
right there, making a tackle, getting
We're right over.
turnovers. Hey, man, this has been fun to watch.
The Chiefs playing very well so far. Up big here in the 2nd. The scores 28-0. 1st down at the 22. It's on target to Jeremy Maclin. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. The Steelers with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime.
Now he's going to change the play, and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Jamal Charles has the catch.
Lawrence Timmons makes the tackle.
The Chiefs will use a timeout here. They'll talk it over before running a play on 1st down. First down at the 47. Probably should have had that one, but it goes incomplete.
Well, sometimes when you have a talented receiver, you just got to put up with plays like that. He might drop a few, but when he does catch it, it can make a big play.
2nd down after the incompletion.
Jim, look at that. The defensive line now shifting to the right.
Incompletion here as he was looking over the middle.
I'll say this. In a situation like this, 3rd and long, when you're winning here, if you throw the football, fire the coach. And I'm just saying that because I don't think there's any chance they're going to throw the football in this situation.
Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. One more snap, and we'll head to halftime. 3rd down and 10. Another takeaway. We're headed to the half, and could this be the spark this offense needs to get points on the board?
Well, I'd hope so.
28
to
to
say
zip.
the offense is not the teaching moment here is this. Just wake up and show some energy. That's the first thing you need to do on the offensive side.
1st down at the 30. Trying to find his target over the middle, but that pass goes incomplete.
Good half.
We've reached the intermission, and
half.
soon we'll be sending you to Larry Ridley, who's going to break down all the
When
first
you
half
got 14,
highlights as we send it to Orlando in a moment. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They're setting up the return. And the tackle is made right around the 32-yard line. The Steelers' offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook.
Oh, I'm going to do it in a second.
Ern,
stop bringing that heat like that, Ern. There you are, man. Why bring the heat like that, Ern?
Failing to complete that one, so 2nd down here. The Chiefs defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel.
The defensive line's all shifting to the right. They're going to try to find a way to pressure the quarterback.
The Steelers from the 32.
I didn't have to double tap.
Will go incomplete.
Well, I think it's important for the defense. Anytime it's a 3rd and long situation for the offense to know where those 1st down markers are, give a little ground, and make sure you're able to come up and make the tackle short of the 1st down marker.
3rd and 10. Looking to go deep.
Look at this. Out of bounds.
You had to figure that, at least from a mental standpoint, they needed something out of this initial 3rd quarter drive, but instead, it's more of the same of what we saw in the first half. They can't convert on 3rd down.
Yeah, listen, Jim, I'm tired of talking about how bad they are on the offensive side and not getting it done. Let's talk about the defense. It's been outstanding, and they deserve everything they've done here today. They have played hard and smart.
And no return as this goes for a touchback. The Chiefs have to still be thinking about that last possession. They were actually moving down the field. And then, of course, the untimely interception ended things.
Yeah, the defense, look, they got good players. And, you know, you give them enough chances, they're finally going to make the play. You have to be careful with the football. The offense was not, and that's why it resulted in an interception.
What do you think they're talking about in that huddle after that drive-killing interception?
They're probably telling the quarterback, if you do that again, we're going to kick you out. I don't know, but they got to play better.
Allen's all over the ball carrier. They're going to the hurry-up. Back to the line. 2nd and 11. Charles inside. Gains 5.
Always good to have these type of runs. Yeah, it's not a 1st down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense. Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
The running back goes in motion. The Chiefs have it at the 24. And after only 3 plays, that incompletion brings us to 4th down.
No, obviously it's, well, I would say it's working, but you just scored all kind of ways. So, like I say,
they're set to punt it away now. Antonio Brown will return this punt. Wilson's there to take it down.
The Steelers
the thing is, I thought we were boys. The way you play,
you get a good punt return, that's what you want. And, of course, it helps when you have an explosive punt returner back there.
No, man, you playing like you got a grudge on me or something, man. Yeah, it is. I can tell by where you playing me, man. You playing me like I did something. If I did, I'm sorry.
First down at the 49. Throws the pass. Wheaton has hold of it.
All you can do is your job, and that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
Antonio Brown has the catch.
Is he okay? You better not hurt my dude, B. James. I mean, that ain't funny, man. Okay, all right. You gonna laugh at him, okay? You laughing at him, man. That's not, see, I'll never laugh at your players.
The line of scrimmage is the 26-yard line. The Chiefs go with the dime formation here on defense. Roethlisberger's going to take it from the gun. Touchdown, Pittsburgh Steelers.
Well, we're talking about some of the fastest humans on earth. And we take into account you can't touch them or breathe on them. That's how they're able to get open and make so many catches.
An extra point is good.
Oh, look at that. He got a mild sprained ankle. He'll return soon. Okay, we'll
Let's go now to Danielle Bellini, who has an injury update.
Guys, I had a chance to speak with a Steelers team official. It appears this is just a minor injury, so he'll be back on the field here in short order.
What?
Thomas running this one out. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. The Chiefs got absolutely nothing out of their previous possession, and here they are back on the field. Another 3 and out, I would have to think, would be very demoralizing to this team right now, Phil.
Yeah, it's going to be demoralizing to the offense, but I'll tell you who's going to be more demoralized is the defense, because they need to sit on the sidelines and get a little rest. So I know there's a lot of pressure on this offense right now. Look at the defensive linemen talking. They're all now shifting to the left.
And they'll give it to Jamal Charles. And that gains 1. He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day. They're going to the hurry. Back to the line now. 2nd and 9. Charles has got it. Screen.
I was waiting for that.
Mark
You saw that, right?
At the 22.
I stopped it the way I wanted to stop it, Ern.
The Chiefs from the 22. Another interception. In stride, and he's home for the touchdown.
You talking about getting your team full of emotion and getting everything on your side. How about that interception by the defense and then taking it back all the way for the score?
Add the extra point. The kick is good. The Chiefs are anxious to return the kickoff. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Chiefs are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck. That's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You got to go out there and be much better.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up 2nd. Charles lined up in the backfield. Jamal Charles carries the football.
Charles is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Getting set as fast as they can.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
The Chiefs take it from the 28. And that
completion is going to bring us to a very quick 4th down. They're back in punt formation. That means Colquitt. The Steelers offense coming back onto the field. It was a good drive for them the last time they had it, all the way down to the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, you know, in this game, Jim, it's all about momentum. And when you feel you got the momentum on your side, you got to take advantage of it. So now I think it's up to the offensive coordinator to call the right plays.
The Steelers snap it at the 31. Le'Veon Bell makes the catch. Bell's tackled right at the 42. No time to waste. They hurry to the line.
Look at the defensive line. Everybody's spreading out. I think they're going to try to pressure the quarterback.
Now 1st and 10. Le'Veon Bell has the catch. Picks up 8 here.
The Steelers coaching staff has done a good job of mixing things up today on 1st down. The pass catches the defense off guard. They pick up solid yards. Now it's 2nd and short. Well, the defensive line noticed something. They're all shifting to the left.
2nd and 2. Roethlisberger's going to scramble. The catch by Bell.
I like this. Show some patience. Don't try to get it all in one play. Pick up 1st downs and try to go down the field and score.
Roethlisberger's completion percentage, 50% on the day. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage.
Good job by the defensive line shifting all down inside. I think they're expecting a run up the middle.
And that's a gain of maybe 5. That's another reception, giving him 2. The Steelers offense tries to continue some momentum, still possessing the football as the final quarter gets underway. The Chiefs defense now is going to go nickel. Final quarter underway now with this snap. And he's taken down.
That's an awesome job by the outside linebacker. He gets a sack on the quarterback. And nowadays, you've got to do it all if you're an outside linebacker. You've got to be tough against the run, cover receivers down the field, and yes, plays like that get to the quarterback.
The Steelers will set up. The 28 is the 1st down line.
They're trying to confuse the offense here. Look at everybody crowding the line of scrimmage.
After the penalty. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Ben Roethlisberger dropping back in shotgun formation. Surveys. The ball is jarred out of his hands.
So many times when you drop a football in the NFL, a pass like that, it's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what you're doing.
They're in punting formation. And the punt is kicked out of bounds. The Chiefs offense coming back onto the field here, desperately trying to avoid a repeat of their last drive when they had the quick 3 and out.
I'll tell you what, if they go 3 and out again, you know what's going to happen? Those defensive players are going to be looking at them as they come off the field. You're putting us back out there already, so it's important to get a drive, give your defense a little rest.
Will go Brown. Charles,
come on, throw the ball, man.
After picking up only a yard.
All right, throw the. Yes, I need a pick. Come on. Thank you.
The Steelers lined up in the nickel. They need to get the play off. And they'll run the football with Charles. Shazier's there to make the tackle.
Charles is never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
After that last run, it sets up 3rd and 6. The Chiefs lined up, bunch formation. Alex Smith from the gun. Kelsey's got it. First down. The Chiefs have created chances for themselves in the passing attack today. Smith's done everything he can to keep his team on top.
He has been so efficient here today. Very smart making decisions. And when you put those two things together, that's why your football team is winning.
First down and 10. The grab is made by Kelsey.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
Smith's completion percentage 70% on the day. Travis Kelce comes down with it.
Good job that time by the quarterback. You got a lead in the 4th quarter. Don't take chances. Nobody open down the field, so he throws it short, and he gets a completion.
Second down after that pass play. The Steelers with a nickel look here on defense. It's the old counter play. Charles out to the right. Running room. No one's going to get him now. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown.
Oh, that's nasty.
Anytime you see a long run for a touchdown, what you got to look for is blocking downfield. Nice job by the wide receivers and everybody hustling, making a block, and a long touchdown run.
The point after is good.
He had him dancing.
The Steelers set to return the kick. They'll take it at the 20.
You need a girlfriend, huh?
The Steelers stalled on their last drive, forced to punt. So now the offense comes back out onto the field.
Yeah, they're coming back out. They lack confidence, and I understand why. They came out, couldn't get anything done. The defense was flying around making the plays. They got to change the tempo of this game. When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. When you're running fast, you have to catch the football right in stride,
I played this game wrong. Once you got the 14-point lead, I played it like I was down by 100 points.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Roethlisberger takes the snap from the gun. Scanning the field. They're going to get him here for a sack.
Corners down the NFL, they're asked to do so many things. Stop the run, cover guys in zone, cover them in man-to-man coverage. And how about this blitz that time by the corner? Gets to the quarterback and takes him down for the sack.
Loss of 5 on the play.
The only thing I like, Ern, you kind of playing like, you're playing a little bully ball, Ern. Here you are, man. You're playing, kind of playing like taking some of this stuff personal or something. I just don't like the way you're doing it. No, but he playing like we ain't bored, like we got no history or nothing right now, man.
The Steelers from the 27. Roethlisberger over to Antonio Brown.
No, but when I play him like, you know, I care about what happens to him.
They'll go right to the
like
hurry up.
Care.
Won't use a timeout here. First down at the 46.
Oh, man, I couldn't believe what happened right there. You ain't see that?
And he's brought to the ground. That's got to be it. That's got to be the game ender here, partner. The interception basically ices it.
It does. You know, sometimes when you're behind as a quarterback, you take a chance, and that time the chance was just too great. Nice play by the defense.
It wasn't like the game broke. I guess it's just a situation. That's all I'm just saying to shut up. Obviously, you play good D, and that's what called it.
At the 49.
I don't like to make excuses. No, I won't. I'll take that right out.
First down at the 49. It's wide open. Charles takes the hit and is brought down.
Well, that's just the right call to make. In this situation, just run the football. Don't try to be some genius and catch the defense off guard. Manage the clock and just get this game over with.
Jamal Charles. That's a gain of 6. The Chiefs have really been able to run the ball today. That's been a huge reason why they lead. Charles has dominated on the ground.
There is nothing like dominating a football game physically. They have overwhelmed the defense, and a good job by the offensive coordinator managing this game today.
Launches it down the field.
He about to have made a nice little comeback for a minute there.
It is 3rd and 3. Smith's on the move.
Oh, should have caught
that. Off that time.
Right, too.
What a job by the defender that time, reading the quarterback and the receiver and being in position to knock that football away. That is really well played. That's a clinic. Put that on the highlight film and show guys how to do it.
Puts it through the uprights. Needed plenty of leg on that one. And that field goal pretty much locks it up. We don't expect any once-in-a-lifetime comebacks on this situation.
No, I don't expect that. Now it's time to just start thinking and having good thoughts in your mind. Don't do anything stupid. Enjoy the fact that you played well all day long, and victory is in grasp.
The Steelers offense comes onto the field, and even if they put together a scoring drive, there's not going to be any difference here in the outcome. Now just playing for a little bit of pride and perhaps to try to get things going for next week.
Well, pride's gone out the window. You've lost that already because it's been a dismal performance by your whole football team today. And I say this on the offensive side, don't press the issue, just get this game over with.
The Chiefs defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
He was looking short, but the pass falls incomplete.
That would have been interception.
Well, when you get in a situation like this, Jim, and you get 3rd and long, I'll tell you what catches a defense by surprise. Run a double move on the outside against the defensive back, because everybody in the stands and the defensive players all think you're going to throw it short.
Now looking at 3rd down.
The D-line all talking. I think they're expecting run. That's why they're shifting to their left. Look at that. Everybody at the line of scrimmage. The defense showing a blitz. When you see linebackers moving like this, you're trying to confuse the offensive line.
And it's knocked down.
The defense did a very good job there on 3rd and long. They got the incomplete pass, but it's the work they did on 1st and 2nd down. They made it tough on the offense, so 3rd long, everything goes to the advantage of the defense.
Thomas has got it now. Thomas tackled down at the 45. And a run back of about 4. The Chiefs offense is on the field for a victory bout. One kneel down.
Stop my winning streak. I hate this, Ern.
What a feeling.
Yeah, it's got to be great for them, and what a difference. You look at them walking on the field, you can see the emotion, the body language, and look at the defense. Everybody head down, knowing all that work.
I'll go for nothing
because you did not win the game. There's a difference. When you play zone, you drop back and you watch the quarterback and you react to the football. When you're playing man-to-man, all you're worried about is where that receiver goes. You try to shadow him, look for the football, and try to make a play.
quarters formation here for the defense.
Homeboy said, "Burnt that." I'm trying to get.
The Chiefs will take the snap from the 45. Leaps
That's
up
funny.
and comes away with it.
And let you know, people ain't been there before. He's been there before. He's like, look, this baby ball.
And that's the first one they've used.
Loves him. Go, Aaron. I took a knee on you. I took a knee to that. I was at your 10-yard line. I took a knee at your 10, remember?
Let's see how they back up the big play here.
That wasn't at the end of the game.
And they get the sack.
Well, if your offensive line's not good enough just to stop the pass rush, then you got to help him out. How do you do that? Well, you keep the tight end in, let him be an extra blocker, and you tell your running backs to help out too, blocking some of these defensive linemen.
A timeout.
Hey, he called a timeout with 1
offense.
second left. Yo, he took a timeout with 1 second left. Oh, this is funny.
No bump coverage here.
Right,
Corners backing up.
I tell you what you're doing, Eric. You said the president
Quarterback.
you don't want to take
the play
you
with
don't want
the
to take
wide
the
receiver
president
with
you
those
said right
hand
now.
signals.
Looking long.
It's a bad thing you did. Good one, Aaron. Good game, Aaron.
Well, Phil, I enjoyed watching the game with you, and how
You
about
are
a
not
final
done
thought
that,
about
though. I'll
that
tell you that
victory?
right there.
Well,
You
you
are
know,
not
Jim,
done
I
that.
wish I could say the same, that I enjoyed spending these last 3 hours with
No,
you.
I
but
did
that's
not.
just not
The
the
last
case.
possession,
But
I was
no,
at your
just
10,
kidding, of course.
and I took
Nice
a
win.
knee.
They got to feel good about what they've done and celebrate a little tonight.
I think I'll see you next week, maybe.
Well, that's earlier in the game. No, it's more than 30 seconds. I'm not telling them to. I'm just trying to say. I notice people that ain't been there before, they do that. They like, shoot. Put that stuff in the newspaper. Good one, Nora. Good game. Well, Ern, that ain't gonna happen again, Ern. I got in trouble but for the time you cracked my punt, when you cracked my punt return or he fumbled and you ran back from that time on, it was on for you. It was like,
So
you
for
got
Bill
what, a
Sims
pink?
and all the
You just-
crew
that
at
was
EA
just- oh, man.
Sports, Jim Nance
that's
saying
crazy.
so
Look
long
at red,
for
all
now.
the red on your side. Look at that. 150 yards rushing to about 14. That's ridiculous. Good one, Ern. But I will remember that. I tell you that right now. I will remember. I'm gonna be like Michael Jackson singing that song, boy. Xbox, stop.